So, did you have a gig on the weekend?
Oh yeah, all weekend.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What'd you get up to?
hmm See, Tuesday, of course, I do karaoke on Tuesday. Wednesday, I did karaoke. Thursday, I did karaoke. Friday, I did a
Well,
school dance. They did a thing like a play out Fresh Prince of Bel Air. So they did Fresh Prince with the
okay.
Fresh Queen. So it was like a mom and son type deal. And then Saturday, I did a 70th birthday party. And I was off Sunday. Sunday, I had to go to church and go to a funeral. And then went kicked it with some family after that. Yesterday was kind of the same thing. So I'm off this weekend because rain is expected. So it was an outside event, so they postponed it. So I just got to do
Okay.
Tuesday,
Yeah, very
Wednesday.
busy.
Yeah. So this week I just got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm off Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Might do something Sunday. She hadn't replied back. So yeah, I stay pretty busy.
Okay. Yeah, because as I was working on your website, I was digging up your reviews and I noticed
Mm-hmm.
that you've got so many reviews. Like, you got 150 5-star Google reviews
Mm-hmm.
and 150 5-star reviews on the Wedding Pro as well. So that's a
Mm-hmm.
total of 300 5-star reviews.
Right.
And some of the things that people were saying about you was amazing, like really, really great reviews. So I was like, man, I should get this guy to DJ my wedding.
Hey, I come to do it, but it'll be classic. It'll be the first ever. I'll be like, whoa, I'll be
Eh,
known internationally then, brother.
yeah, I mean, come to Thailand. It's possible, I'm trying to. We still need to work out a date, um,
Yeah. I
but
will
yeah,
cancel everything for you, man. I get somebody else to
okay,
handle everything else. I'm
all right,
coming with
I'll
Paul,
keep it in
dog.
mind
Yeah.
because we're going to do a beach wedding, like a destination wedding on the beach in Phuket in Thailand.
Okay, wow.
But we're
That's
just trying to
that's
choose the
amazing.
right venue. But uh, they're pretty good in Thailand because
I
you
just
can
one of
get.
those guys, man. I love to have fun, and it's different. It's when you do weddings. It's just if I feel a part of something different. I love weddings. I do other
Mm,
events, but it's like when I do weddings, it gives me the I respect love more. Whether they're
yeah,
in it for the right reason or not. I just weddings are just amazing to me. The fact that people are making that step, and I think everybody kind of feels the same way when they come to weddings as well. But the fact that I'm able to actually service that particular day,
yeah,
somebody's life has been changed. Love is in the air. The whole thing, it's different to me. That's why I try to go over and beyond when it comes to weddings.
that's great. And I can tell because yeah, as I was working on your reviews and copying and pasting them into the website, I was
Mhm.
noticing, people saying amazing
Yeah.
things about you, and yeah, so that's really good. That's what DJs should be doing is working on their online profile, building lots of reviews, and it goes a long way.
Yeah.
Not just
And
the
too, I think
reviews, but
a lot of guys, they be so involved in the skill set of the DJing that they forget about the personality part. Uh,
yeah,
I worked on all that towards the end, but I'm a fun person. I like to have fun. I'm always joking around.
yeah,
I get out there on the dance floor with the people and dance and have a good time. Most of the guys just stay behind the booth or facade or whatever they're using. I don't believe in it. It's an experience.
yeah, yeah, totally. I'm like a little bit more of a shyer person sometimes. I mean, I can MC and all, but I'm a little bit more reserved.
I can
But
tell.
it's good to have that. What you have that talent to connect with people and make them
Mhm.
feel special. Um,
Right.
because yeah, you can see it in the reviews. Like I said,
Mhm.
people say amazing things, and so yeah. Um,
I didn't pay them. I didn't pay them to say anything. I promise I didn't.
yeah, yeah, of course, of course. So I was I was working on your website during the week. I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
And so let's first just have a quick look at your
That's the
website
old website.
as the old website. This is something that Lavelle has made himself with Wix, and he's done a good job. But he,
Well, no, I use Weebly. I didn't use Wix. I
Weebly,
use Weebly.
Weebly. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, it's got everything in that needs to be there. Design wise, he's got his He's got a nice gallery and reviews. He has uh, some playlists. I noticed you got some playlists on here as well. Oh, this is more like a form tool, but you've actually got some
That's for the music.
mixes,
Yes, correct.
music
Yeah,
mixes over here. So everything that on your old website, I've moved it over to the new one. I think I've
correct.
covered pretty much everything.
Hmm.
So yeah, let's first go and review the new design. Now, I didn't have much uh, instruction from you. You just told me to make it pop. So
Right.
this is the new website.
Hmm.
And what I've done here is actually one of your videos that was on the other websites. I kind of made it a bit more like a focal point at the top here.
Hmm.
So when people come here, they make sure that they press play and they don't miss it because it might it could get overlooked. It might just look like it's a JPG file or something like that. If we go back to
Hmm.
the old website, go to the homepage. We've got a gallery here actually, but I think the video is not on the homepage, is it?
No, it's
So,
not.
so yeah. So when I actually watched that video that you have, I thought this is pretty good. Um,
Right.
so I was checking this out, and this is great. DJs should do this. Show some of
Yeah,
their
that's an old
personality.
one. My daughter did another one on me. That's a more recent
Okay.
one. That's
Yep.
on YouTube.
We can add a new link. If
Okay.
that's what you want to do, so we can keep both videos, or we'll work that out. But
Okay. Okay.
but yeah, I think it's good. It's good to have that video just for people to see your personality there.
Right.
Another thing I did is I kind of cut you out and
Yeah,
I
I
made
saw
you
that. That
move
was good
through the
too.
screen just to add a little bit of that pop to it.
Right.
And to add this back here, this is actually just um, a visuals video from YouTube, and I've put it in the background of the container of the website. So just to add some kind of 3D kind of cool effect.
Hmm.
Um, I've put a gallery. Basically, all these images from your gallery here that are on the homepage.
Okay.
I Well, I was originally going to reach out and ask you for them, but then I found that there was a lot of these photos on the Google Business and on was it Google Business and the Wedding Pro. So I managed to get enough high quality photos to make a full gallery. I think so. We can add more.
Okay.
Some of them are very good if they've come directly from the photographer. So
Hmm.
yeah, I think that helps as well, showing lots of content to people. We got video, we got a gallery, and then we even talk about your equipment. Some DJs don't talk about the equipment, and yeah, customers don't really know about brands. They don't know EV or RCF and all that sort of thing, but they do know
Right.
presentation, and they can see that if something looks good, and it's clear that you've got a great setup.
Hmm.
Um, so I think it's good, in my opinion, to show what your setup looks like. People know, like when they hire a DJ, they're getting you, but they're getting the equipment as well. So I put that on the homepage.
That's
Um,
that's an older picture. I don't have those. Some of those items I don't have anymore, so I probably want to take that
okay,
off.
we can
Yeah, but
we
I mean,
can
I love the way that
rephotoshop.
that you did that. Yeah,
Yeah, we
because
can
I don't use
rephotoshop.
that particular. I don't use that particular facade anymore. And like I
Yeah.
said, I was gonna wait till I got the website redone before I took
Okay.
everything down.
Yeah. Well, we can take that part down and then
Yeah,
and then just make a new one in the future.
yeah.
And then I've got some of these reviews. This is the reviews that, like I said, I found these all over your Google. Let's go to Google quickly and check it out. One Love Entertainment. Hmm. Where's the Google thing? It's not really coming up, but anyway.
You probably want to put DJ One Love Entertainment. You just
Uh,
put
uh,
One Love,
and now my
probably.
computer seems to have temporarily paused. Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, totally. DJ One Love Entertainment. Of course, because there is other like a different thing. So, all right. So yeah, so we've got these reviews. What I've done is actually there were some great photos that I was able to utilize, but then as I was showing in another video, I've kind of picked out the best one-liner from a lot of your Google
Mm-hmm.
reviews,
Mm-hmm.
and then made this slider here, and then we'll this will be a link to a page on your website. At the moment, it's going to go straight to Google, but we can make a page where we put all your
I like
reviews
the
from
fact that
phase.
it actually went to Google. That way they can actually go and do the review stuff.
Yeah, they can. It can do like a it's more authentic if they know. Yeah, these are real reviews from Google as well,
Right.
and that's what we got for the homepage. I think the about us. What do we have here? We've got some extra additional information I found um, from your website. I'll put that over here, and that's pretty much it. It wasn't too complicated. We've got the
Yeah.
links that we had before, and once we set up EMP DJ, we can turn that into a quote form or some kind of a pop
Okay.
up. And yeah, so what we'll do is in the next week, we're going to have to connect this website to your domain name and replace the old website. But before we do
Okay.
that, I want to do a little bit of keyword research and work out uh, some of your important keywords. I want to show people how we can do that using the Google Keyword Planner.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want to do keyword research, you really need to use Google Keyword Planner. I mean, that's the place to start because Google knows that they know how many people are searching keywords each month. And so sometimes we can just kind of guess what we think the keywords might be, but we don't know. Like we're just guessing
Okay.
literally. So that's why we go to Google first. So let me just check my notes here, making sure I don't forget anything. Okay, great. So, and real quick, just check. Yep, we are still live. Great. See if anyone else is interested. Great. All right, let's kick right into it. So let's go straight to the Google Keyword Planner. Now, the way the Google Keyword Planner works is that normally, if you have a paid account, Google is going to give you more uh, accurate results. And I've got access to a paid AdWords account that we can use. So if anyone
Okay.
out there doesn't have a paid AdWords account, you can still use the Google Keyword Planner, but it's not going to be as accurate. So it's good if you can try and maybe someone who's doing Google ads, and if you can use their account temporarily, that's a good way to do it. And to find the Google Keyword Planner, it can be tricky to find it, but essentially what I would do is go to Google and type in Google ad. It's within the AdWords tool, so you can type Google Keyword Planner. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think that might get you there. Yeah, that'll get you there. So if you just type Google Keyword Planner, you'll be able to find it, um, and then log in. So starting with this tool, you can get search volume on specific words that you already know of, or you can use this tool to help you find new keywords. So that's what we're going to do. I've already set the state to Tennessee because that's where you are, right?
Right.
Does it cross over into the next state like Kentucky, or is it just Tennessee?
Also Tennessee and Mississippi, the top part of Mississippi. Because I stay close.
Mississippi.
I stay in Mississippi and Tennessee, so to speak. So I do a
Great.
lot of events in Mississippi as well.
Well, you know what? I'm going to include even Alabama just because people who are in Alabama may be searching for a DJ in Tennessee or Mississippi because they plan to have their wedding there. So,
Yeah.
um,
I have that happen.
I,
I've had some people come from out of town and have weddings here in the city.
yeah. So we want to get a little as much coverage as possible, but we don't need to put all of America. We can just kind of put the closest
No, no.
state or,
I want to
yeah.
do that for you.
Yeah. So, um, now then what we should do is you were saying where are you located? Like it was that you said it was Memphis.
It's Memphis.
So let's just type in DJ Memphis
Mhm.
and first of all I want to go to Google and type in DJ Memphis. And what we're going to do is we're going to pick the first DJ website that shows up for the keyword Memphis because obviously they've got really good SEO for that keyword. So that's a
Yeah.
good example of a website that we want to use to give to the keyword planner to help us find more words. So let me see. We've got this guy, DJ Memphis, Foreman Productions. Quickly check this out. Foreman Productions.
Never,
All right. Whoever this
never heard
guy
of it.
is, he's doing all right. So he's number one basically for the keyword DJ Memphis, which is good because I'm assuming that is probably the highest volume search keyword. So let's take that website address, put it in here, and let's add a few extra words like wedding DJ Memphis. We're just using our common sense here. And now let's go to some of those neighboring locations that you mentioned as well. So what other places would you provide your service in?
Mississippi, like
Ooh, how do I spell that? I'll Google it. It'll be faster.
mhm.
Mississippi.
Yes, there you go.
Wow, that one's a Mississippi. Okay, got it. So we're always going to put the word DJ there, not just put the city, and then maybe wedding DJ Mississippi. And what else have we got?
Waiting, waiting DJ Tennessee, Memphis, either or.
Tennessee wedding DJ Tennessee. How do I spell that one?
It's,
I don't want to get these all wrong because oh, someone wants a Zoom link. Let me just 1 second. I'm gonna get the Zoom link. All right, great. Excellent. So we've got Matthew who's going to join in. Anyone else, if you're watching live, you're welcome to join in and ask some questions. So Tennessee. I just want to make sure I get the spelling right. Okay, got it.
is it?
Yep,
Don't feel bad. I do it all the time.
yep, yep. So we got DJ Tennessee, wedding DJ Tennessee, the wedding DJ Tennessee, and I think we got Matthew joining, and he actually knows a little bit about SEO, so maybe he can give us a few little tips on the way. And I might just put in a few general keywords as well, like DJ service,
Mm-hmm.
DJ rental, um, and like DJ hire. And I think that might be enough. So we're gonna click get results and see what we've got. Now we're covering a few cities here, but we can break them down later into different landing pages.
Okay.
So we got the results. First thing we want to do is order these results with the most at the top. And this is what we got. So wedding DJ alone, only 390. I would have thought there'd be a more uh out of like 11 or 13 million people. There should be more. So I feel
Oh,
like
is
something.
this a Matthew Campbell that owns wedding songs? The website
Sorry.
wedding songs or
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
Matthew. Welcome, Matthew.
Yeah, I use it. I use his site all the time. I mean,
Yeah,
that's like my go-to. Yeah.
Matt, are you there? Can you want to jump in and say hi?
Yeah, yeah. Give me 1 second. I had a cat on my lap. Let me get rid of her real quick.
All right.
Yeah, my wedding songs. Yeah, man. Matthew, what's up, brother?
Hey guys, how's it
Hey,
going
What's
Matthew.
going on,
today?
Matthew?
Hello.
Doing
Yeah, thanks
well.
for joining us.
Pleasure to meet you. I was just telling Paul, I use your website and your app all the time, man. I'm a big fan. It's actually on my website.
Really?
Awesome. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yeah,
Well,
you're,
it's gonna
you're
be on the new website that Paul's redoing. But yeah, I'm a big promoter of it because I mean it's all because I'm all things weddings. If I could just do weddings, I probably would just do weddings, but it's not the nature of the market I'm in. But at the same time, like you got it going on.
Thank you. And Paul's doing a great job. I use Keyword Planner too.
Mm,
I appreciate that, but go ahead and keep going.
thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Thank you so much.
I do have one question while you're here, Matthew. This search results seem pretty low. Like we've added the locations here. We've got Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama. That's about 18 million people. How can we only have 400 search results a month for the wedding DJ? Seems low.
That's a great
Especially with
question.
Tennessee, because
Yeah.
Nashville is the top. Nashville is the top city where people actually get. One of the top cities where people get engaged. I don't know why Nashville is that.
Mm, okay.
My thing is that they don't give true information anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. It is hard to. It's hard to get the truth, isn't it? Well, we'll just go with it anyway, like by the most search volume. So obviously, we all know wedding DJ, but we will also want to look at the city keywords because we want to build at least one or maybe two landing pages to cover your one or two or three major cities. But the website itself, we want to maybe choose. Well, normally it's one primary keyword if you want to really focus on the word. But obviously, if you do cover multiple areas, we want to mention that as well on the homepage.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to make sure the wording is done in the correct order. So we've got DJs Memphis TN DJS, DJ service, DJ setup rental, DJ servicing. Yeah, these results seem very flaky, but yeah, we're just gonna do the best we can with what we got. Like DJ Tennessee, really 20 a month? That can't be true. I feel like something is not right. Let me check this. Google. Is it only the last? Okay. Let's go all available. See if that
You know
changes.
what? Why don't you try removing his website from the search?
Okay. Yeah, this one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that might help. Oh,
Yeah.
that was really limiting. Um, Thanks for that. That's going to help. So now we've got a lot more keywords. So disc jockey alone is getting 3,600 a month. That's crazy. So we need to use the word disc jockey because we haven't used it once on your website. And if the word doesn't exist, Google can try to figure out what your website is all about. But if someone else has got a website that does have disc jockey on it, then that's going to show up.
Right.
And it's not about quantity. You don't have to have, the keyword way more times than the other people, but it needs to at least be there once at the very least.
Right.
So that's interesting because I thought disc jockey was a word that people don't use anymore, and that's why we don't want to assume what we think the keywords are. We come
Right.
to the keyword planner. So disc jockey near me, wedding DJ. I mean, look, it's still the same search results for wedding DJ, but it's added more words. So wedding disc jockey, DJ near me, wed DJ near me. We're going to add most of these here. So DJ's Memphis, Tennessee, DJ service, disc jockey equipment for sale, not that one. DJ service, wedding DJ cost. These aren't bad. Like even 110 searches a month is good because if you imagine that you were able to actually rank on page one, position one for some of these words, 110 is like three or four a day, and that could literally get you an inquiry a day. And an inquiry a day is 30 a month. And that if you had like even just a 30% conversion rate, that's an extra 10 gigs a month from being in
Right.
number one position for an important keyword. Average cost for a DJ, average price for a wedding DJ. We don't have to use all these words in the beginning. We can keep them on the side and later on, build a blog and find creative ways to use more of the keywords.
Right.
DJ setup rental. No, not that. Rent DJ equipment. DJ disc jockey music. Not really. Metropolitan disc jockey. That's an interesting one.
Well, that's a word. That's like that's including. That's why I use the term mid south. That's kind of the same term, a vernacular, if you will,
Okay. Metropolitan disc jockey. Rent.
especially in
Okay.
Nashville.
Yep. Okay. Wedding DJ Memphis. DJs near me for weddings. Wedding DJ Knoxville, Tennessee. Add all of them. Wedding DJ Nashville, Tennessee. DJ rentals. Um, Local DJ. See, a word like local DJs, because it's a broad match word, it's going to give a different result for me in Austin, Texas, than for you over in Memphis, Tennessee. You're going to get a different result with a keyword like that. So um, it's hard to target such words. Uh, I think that's enough for now. I'm going to add them, add keywords to create a plan. So we're going to do that. And that will save those keywords. But let's do a couple of quick specific ones just to check some of those other cities that you mentioned. So DJ Nashville, you said
Mhm.
wedding DJ Nashville. I'm curious if we just focus in at what we get. Okay, so it does say DJ Nashville is good. Wedding DJ Nashville. Once it
Mhm.
gets below 30 searches a month, it's probably not worth adding all these ones. You could, I guess. But I think, yeah, you want to, for now, we just want to focus 30 and above. Let's add them. Let's do that for the other cities that you said. So you got, let me know again the ones that the key ones.
You
Uh,
do Memphis DJ.
yeah, we got that.
Oh, you can do Fernando.
Fernando.
Hmm.
Did I cover all the major cities that you said?
Well, mainly the only one I would cover in Tennessee would be Nashville. But that's like
Okay.
mainly where everybody goes.
Yeah.
But
And
it's some it's,
Mississippi?
it's some venues. There's some venues here in Hernando. Uh, it's like a major host city to me here in
Oh,
Memphis.
wait.
Yeah.
How do I spell that?
HER. I'll tell you correctly.
Oh,
HER.
Hernando.
Yeah, Hernando. Mhm.
Yeah. DJ Hernando. Great.
Yeah, Hernando. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's go with that for now. We got a bunch of keywords. I'm going to download that on the right here to CSV file,
Mhm.
and then we're going to pull that up into a spreadsheet.
I'll just throw this out there too while you're doing
Yep.
that, that,
Yep.
just because there could be other closer cities that are smaller, but because everybody thinks of Nashville, that's where the vendors are, the bulk of them. Most of the searches are for the big cities. A great
Mhm.
example is we have Henderson, Nevada, which is part of Las Vegas next to each other.
Mhm.
And even though Henderson's a city, it's the second largest city in Nevada. The number of searches between Las Vegas that separate Las Vegas and Henderson, it's no comparison. Most searches, even people in Henderson, search for Las Vegas. So it's just something to consider.
It's just like here in Memphis, we have you're still in Tennessee, but we have Bartlett, Tennessee, we have Germantown, Tennessee. But there's they're different cities. They got their own police department and everything. So it's kind of crazy.
Yep. And exactly, they probably still, when they're looking for DJs, even though they're in the smaller cities, they're not going to search by their small city. They're going to search for Memphis because they know that's where the bulk of the
Right.
people are.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah.
So we got Collierville. So like I said, they're gonna probably do Memphis instead of Collierville.
Yeah. What's going on here? Okay, got it. Um, yeah, so yeah, I think that I agree with that. Like say in Australia, one of the major cities is Melbourne, for example. But the actual wedding or event can be in any of the towns or the suburbs postcodes within Melbourne. But people are not typing them; they're typing in DJ Melbourne, DJ, whatever it is, and that's why major city is definitely the way to go. So once you get your keyword onto a spreadsheet, you need to organize them a little bit. So first thing I want to do is just delete all this stuff. I don't really need all this. That's for like AdWords and more of a breakdown. But we want to clean this spreadsheet up. So I'm going to just delete the extra rows we don't need. And the next thing we're going to do is organize the list from the most searches at the top, largest from largest to smallest. And the final thing that you'll do is you'll create groups. So you want to group these keywords based on whether they're going to go on the homepage or when they're going to go on a specific landing page for a city. And the new Excel does a really good job of that once you start typing, and then it just automatically uh, works out what you want to do for the rest of the keywords. It's great for organizing these words. So something like disc jockey is a very general keyword. So I'm going to call that general, 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 wedding, wedding, we're just doing a keyword to cover
Mm.
where these words might go. Wedding. Oh no, this one will be general, general, general. Now, where's our city keywords? Coming down there. Okay. Wedding, 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 wedding. General, general. Okay, now we got Memphis. Oh, I've seen Excel automatically work out what the rest of them are, but maybe it needs more information before it does it. Nashville. And you can always come back to the keyword planner when you're actually building out some of these pages if you want to really like make sure that you haven't missed anything. Nashville, Knoxville, right? Knox, Memphis, Knox. What is Chattanooga? Is that something?
Well, it's a little further up than Knoxville.
Should we include it or not really?
You don't have to.
No, we'll leave it out. Great. So once you've done that, then what you can do is first we grouped it by the highest search result first, and then the next thing you can do is actually group it by the groups that we just created. So we can sort that again and A to Z and click expand the selection so it doesn't lose the only do this column, it does all three columns together. And then I want to separate the groups so I can see them for what they are. Insert Memphis. And this will create the keywords that we can use for each individual page. If we're going to make a page for each one, like you could have a page just for Nashville, one just for Memphis, one for Knoxville. And these pages are kind of saying the same thing in terms of what you're offering, but then we need to use the keywords, and you can uniqueify it by talking a little bit about Nashville or whatever it is and do that. But essentially, that's what we do. And so the number one wedding DJ keyword, these are very broad. Okay, you know, wedding disc jockey, that's amazing.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
what the
want to
word.
work out,
That's what it actually means. I just, like you said, I didn't know it was going to be used to like that much.
yeah.
We're not using the disc anymore, but it's an old term. So
I mean, I used to use it as keyword like, 25 years ago, but I just thought no one uses that word anymore. But maybe in America, it's more common.
yeah,
So we want to work out the primary keyword. So if we were going to build a page for Memphis, which we probably will, then you would have to choose a primary keyword. I would want to use a word, especially if we're focusing on weddings, that's going to have obviously wedding in it. Even though this has 90 searches a month, Wedding DJ Memphis also has the word DJ Memphis inside it. So that's why I
right.
would cover that, because when we're going to decide on the permalink, which goes up the top of the screen, we want to uh, we want to try and cover a long tail keyword, which means like a group of keywords basically. So we've got like wedding DJ Memphis. Now you could
Wedding.
even whack on TN at the end just for the hell of covering that extra keyword, because it's we're still getting those words in the correct order: wedding DJ Memphis, then DJ
Mhm.
Memphis, and then DJ Memphis TN. So you may as well put that at the end. So I think that's what we would use for the permalink, and that's the thing. Obviously, in the address bar at the top, that's what we choose for our keyword, and our primary keyword is essentially wedding DJ Memphis, Tennessee. I probably spelt it wrong, but we'll fix that later. Maybe that's right. And it would be the same with the other ones. When we're choosing the primary keyword, we're going to go, we want wedding, DJ, Nashville. And again, it looks like putting the state at the end might be a good idea because sometimes people are typing that. So
Right.
put it in there. Now we don't have to include words like in for this permalink thing. Uh,
Mhm.
but we can use it in the page titles to make the language more natural, so it just doesn't look like we've just put a keyword there. Uh, so that is the page title or the keyword, and same here, wedding DJ Nashville, TN, Tennessee. Great. And these words, here's the thing with these words. These words can be sprinkled almost throughout the whole website. I think, we can definitely, yeah, like on the homepage. And this is what, when we write the content, I would just feed this to ChatGPT right from the start and go, keep these in mind. Because when we write the content, I want you to try and use all these different variations uh, at least once, if possible, so long as you keep the English in correct grammar and sounding natural. And so I like to, and these are the instructions that I used to give to writers before AI came along, the exact same instructions. Yeah, you can use the keywords, but don't make it look like you've just spammed the page with keywords because it doesn't look good. And
Right.
anything that doesn't look good to a human, Google has already figured it out. It doesn't look good. So uh, whatever turns off a human is going to turn off Google. And you have to think of it that way to do white hat SEO and try and focus on quality over, keyword stuffing. But definitely,
Right.
I think these words will go all on the wedding. I would say the homepage and these pages as well. So if you were to sprinkle these throughout the homepage, and then on each of these landing pages, sprinkle all these core keywords as well, because these are our core wedding keywords.
Mhm.
And then we do a Memphis page, and we got the Memphis keywords and the core keywords. Then you're going to end up having these words repeated throughout the whole website many times. So it used to be in 2008 or 2010, you could just write the word DJ Nashville 10 times. And if someone else wrote it 20 times, they would rank higher than you. It used to be that easy to trick Google. But nowadays, you want to have a quantity, but you don't want to have the quantity all on one page. You want to have the quantity spread throughout the whole website.
Right.
And that's going to come across more naturally, except for the primary keywords. So let's say we're doing the keywords for, you know, wedding DJ Memphis. If we're
Mhm.
doing that, then this keyword, well, we need it in that URL right here, but then we need it in uh, in the title. And I like to put it in the first paragraph and at least the last paragraph, and sometimes maybe in the body as well. And that's the most I will use that keyword. I want to use it just a little bit more than the other keywords, so we're letting Google know that's what this page is about, this keyword. Um, so once you've done those little things, then the rest is all about sprinkling these variations of the keyword, and then these ones on top. So that's how we'll do it. So let's go back to the website, and first thing we want to do is go and install our SEO plugin. So we're going to go back to the plugins tool in WordPress and add new plugin. And everyone knows, or most people who are using WordPress will know already, Yoast. So we're going to look for
Mhm.
Yoast. I think the free one's good enough. Oh, we've got it installed already. So you'll install that, activate it. You might want to just check the settings. I think there's a little bit of a setup wizard. But generally speaking, you don't have to touch much. It's all automatic. What you do want to do is maybe check um, the site basics. What's your site name going to show up as?
Mhm.
For example, if that's the website name, we want to come back to this primary keyword that we have here for Memphis and say, well, our primary keyword is wedding DJ in Memphis. So let's make sure that is in the site title, because
Okay.
that is one of the first. Having just your keyword in the site title can make you just shoot up 10 rankings in like less than 2 weeks. So it's important that we have the keyword, but we want to make it sound natural. So we say wedding DJ in Memphis. Let's just put it like that for now. Just straight up, put the keyword in there. I want to double check my spelling of this because I probably got it wrong. No, Tennessee. It's all right. I got it good. I got it right. Now that's the the overall thing. I got this from ChatGPT, elevating events with energy, music, and unforgettable entertainment.
Yeah, I like when I saw that, I love it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, look, it's pretty good, and because I didn't just ask it to make it up. I think it get made. He came up with that based on what I was already writing for
Yes.
your. So it's using your own flavor in there. So let's save that, and then the next thing we should go do is let's go and check out the homepage. So go back, open the homepage in a new tab, and we're going to click edit. Normally we click edit with Elementor when we're designing, but we want to go edit, and then I want to show you the SEO plugin settings that you can edit with Yoast. So from the homepage, we scroll down and you'll see this here. Let's put it to desktop. And this is going to dynamically, with these things, it dynamically inserts the information of the way your page is going to list on Google. And this is one of the reasons that I kind of like using WordPress
Mhm.
over Weebly and Wix and that sort of thing, because you have a little bit less control over this type of thing. And SEO is very important. It's not super, depends where you get all your gigs from, but it's nice to have your site optimized and get some extra gigs from Google. So I'm going to actually
Mhm.
delete some of that. Like I don't want it to say, it doesn't need to say the page. We don't need to say home there. Uh, we can maybe keep your website title, but actually,
Mhm.
because we want to focus on that most important keyword, I'm going to put the keyword at the start and business name last, because we want to try our hardest to rank for that keyword because it's so important. That word is getting how many searches a month? Wedding DJ Memphis itself getting 90, but if you combine it with, DJ Memphis and, a range of keywords such as these general wedding keywords, it's a lot. So let's just delete that. I'm going to
Because I
cut.
just Googled myself. I just Googled myself just to see DJs, wedding DJs in Memphis, and I'm coming up one,
Yeah.
2, 3. I'm coming up number 4.
Well,
This with no SEO, no none of that.
wedding
That's just
DJ in Memphis or wedding DJs?
wedding DJ Memphis. What did I
Wedding.
go? Wedding DJs plural, because you can do DJ,
Yeah, yeah,
and it's
yeah.
odd
Because
how that
people
works.
might.
You can do yes. I just
Yeah.
did wedding DJ
Let
Memphis.
let me check. I'll just make sure I don't have a VPN running. No. Let me
Okay.
check, but I'm going to go incognito because I'm in Texas, so it might uh, give me less biased results. So type in google.com, wedding DJ Memphis, and one, two, three. Oh,
The whole reach, it came back different.
yeah, because what can happen if you're logged in with your Google account, it can give you
Mhm.
a biased result, and it's not the real result that most people are going to get. So you
Add,
have to
add
keep
the
that
S
in mind.
onto it. Add the S onto it. See what happens.
On the DJs, yep, okay. No,
They say I don't come up at all. Then
yeah. So you need to go incognito, new private window, and then that's going to
Mhm.
give you some results as if you're logged out and not necessarily based on your location. But another thing I want to show you is a tool that we're going to use to track your keywords. So we might do that before we actually go and create this page of content so that we can start tracking. Because if we don't track your results, then we actually don't know if what we're doing right now is working or if the new website we build, if it's making any
Mhm.
difference. So we're going to do that in a second. But with this homepage, let's focus on that real quick because we got wedding DJ Memphis, Tennessee. Now we're going to have the keyword that we want to rank for straight up. And we could even like put it like that as well, just to, I don't know, could work. Could be. Actually, no, I'm going to put it just straight to put the full word in there. And at the end, I want to put a call to action like visit the website or visit. We have limited characters, but um, come back to that. But yeah, I used to put like get a quote there. but obviously that's going to make it too long. So I have to come back and think of spend more time to think about how we can use that real estate carefully. But for now, I think that's good like that. So let's go to this tracking software. I've got this app here. We call it SE ranking. And with an SEO software like this, I can track the keywords over time for a website. So we've got in this DJ business, we've started working on their SEO in the last week. And
Mhm.
I can order this list from their best rankings to the lowest. And you can see here, over time, we can see keywords going up and down. So let's look at this one, Monogram Knoxville. And if I look the last 7 days, every day it's going to update the ranking 24 down to 43, back up to 21. So these keywords are starting to move since we've updated the design and tweaked this website. This keyword wasn't even ranking and literally went from position 100 to 9 overnight. According to, and that's for cheap DJ for wedding. According to
You
this
want to
tool,
look
it
over it.
says there's 140 searches a month.
Right.
Um, so with a tool like this, then you can really know what you're doing, if it's working or not. And then when you make changes to the website, you can kind of pay attention to some of these keywords. So I'm going to add a new project here, and then we're going to add your website, and then that way we can track it. So I'm going to use your actual domain, not the site that I'm working on at the moment, because we want to track your existing website until we migrate it over. So let's go and add that. DJ One Love. Don't need that. Now we can choose the search engine. I think we can just leave it. No, I'm going to put your location in, which means it'll use Google search. Oh, which one should I choose here? Oh, Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Add search engine. And I might add a general nationwide Google search. So we're going to track two sort of search engine locations. Add that. This is where we're going to add all keywords. So let's go to our keyword research. I'm literally just going to, I might keep it in groups. I want to keep these groups together. So I'm going to grab these words and we'll organize them like that. So we'll say create a category for wedding general, meaning not city, not location based. Add. I want to add them to the project. Go back. Nashville. Did it add them? Yeah, it did. Great. Create a new category. Nashville. Next one is for Memphis. Oh, yeah, we're going to group the general. Memphis. Okay. Create a new one. Memphis. Knoxville. Oh, did that last one work with the Memphis?
Mm-hmm.
No, got to add them. Great. Knoxville. Add. And I think there's one more group. General. Oh, we got one called general already. No, that's I might use general DJ keywords. Add. Great. So next, we can put some competitors in there. We'll come back to that. We can
Okay.
connect it to your Webmaster Tools. Now, let's check that now. I'm not sure if I've done that already for your website, but something that every DJ should be doing to make sure that you're showing up properly on the search engines is go to Google, type in Webmaster Tools, go to the Google Search Console, log in, and have I added you yet? No, I haven't. So we need to add you here, and this is where we're going to submit your sitemap for Google to search it. So we need to add new site, paste that in there, continue. And then what it's going to tell us is to upload a file to the home directory so that we can prove that we have access to it. So I'm going to download that. And what we're going to do now to verify that is we're going to go back to the plugins and we're going to add this file manager plugin, which allows us to upload a file. So file manager. That'll do, 1 million downloads. When you're choosing plugins, you want to find a plugin that has been downloaded many times by other people and preferably has good reviews as well, because it's more likely to be a legit plugin that works. So we head over to the file manager. I am going to now upload. So slightly technical now, but not too complicated. Where is the upload? I might just find that download. Where is it? Here we go. And I need to make sure it was labeled the same way exactly. So I'm going to remove that little text there. Excellent. So once you've added that file into the core directory, then that allows you to register with the Webmaster Tools. Let's have a look at that. So we go back here and click verify. Failed. I think what I need to do is clear the cache. Yeah, go back. Close the cache. No, the file was not found. Let's try again. Download that file. Maybe I'll just drag it in as it is. Got too many tabs. I'm going to move it and relabel it before I upload it.
I have to just share something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
I just offered a plugin that makes it quick and easy. If it's something to consider in the future.
Yeah. Is that Sitekit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'll check that out. Yeah. Let's do that. So that is another way we can do it. Actually, I'm doing it the old school way. But there is a plugin that can make it easier, and hopefully we have quick and easy access to my Webmaster Tools. This tool is good actually because it's going to set you up with analytics and a whole bunch of things all at once. So let's just go through the motions there. I'm not going to do analytics right now. I'll come back to it.
And just for everybody watching too, just make sure that the owner of the business is also the owner of the of the accounts on Google.
Yeah. Yeah, they should you should make sure you have access to the domain name as well. When you buy a domain name, don't let the web designer hold it, because sometimes you get some unethical web designers and they kind of hold your ransom for your website or your domain. So it's best to like own the domain and control it. And same with the hosting, it's best to get your own hosting. You should probably get some recommendations for who to host with from your web designer, because people tend to go with GoDaddy and crazy domains, and those some of those hosts are not really that great. Bluehost, SiteGround's the best in my opinion. What do you use, Matthew?
Uh, I'm not going to get political, but I'm not a fan of SiteGround because
Okay.
I think the owners are in Bulgaria or somewhere
Yeah, yeah,
that's not a
yeah. They are.
friendly country.
Okay, okay,
But
yeah,
I use rocket.net for my own business.
okay. Yeah, I mean the reason I like SiteGround is because just because they do the daily backups, which you can restore up to 30 days, and they have pretty fast support as well. I don't know what's going on, but that hasn't worked yet.
Hmm.
So we'll come back to that because I don't want to waste too much time on it. But essentially, once you add yourself to the Webmaster Tools, you also want to go and add the sitemap location, and that is also provided by uh, Yoast. So once you build your website, if you install the Yoast plugin, if I can just find out, yeah, here we go. So we're going to go to the website and just type in sitemap.xml and check. And once you see that, you know that that's where the sitemap is. And then you copy the exact sitemap address and you'll take that back to the Webmaster Tools and submit it. But I can't do that because I need to make sure that the site is registered first. So that's that. And let me just check how we're doing for time because I don't want it to drag on too long. But if we've got time, we can start working on the content. Okay, it's been less than an hour, so let's try and give some instructions to ChatGPT to start writing content. Because what we're going to do is we're going to create a landing page. So let's start with adding new, and then we're going to go to find the keywords that we've chosen, and we've got wedding DJ Memphis. So I'm going to copy that, put that over here, and publish it. Straight away, that's going to create the permalink. So we get our permalink here. That's also our keyword. We are going to change that later when we write the content and work out what's the actual title is going to be. But after you've done that, you can put a featured image.
Tennessee is spelled wrong.
It is spelled wrong. Okay,
Can't remember it.
is that correct?
Yeah.
Great, thank you. That update, and we're going to edit in Elementor, and then meanwhile, I'm going to go and open ChatGPT. Now, for anyone who's unsure if ChatGPT is original content, I believe it is, because one of the tests you can make when you get content written is to take a chunk out of your website, a chunk of text, and then put it into the search engine with some apostrophes around it. So let's go down here. For example, we've got some of this stuff which was kind of rewritten using ChatGPT. So let's go and like copy that sentence, for example, and see if that's been used anywhere else on the internet. So we go to the google.com, and then we put our apostrophes, paste, apostrophe, and that's going to show if that shows up in that exact order anywhere else on the internet. And it looks like it doesn't show up anywhere else. And you can do a bit of a spot check and just pick out random sentences to check if it's copied that anywhere else in the internet. Nope. Even like we had some about us information. Let's go and have a look at some of that. It might find some of this because it might find some of this from your original website. Um, let's do one more little check. No. So that's how you check it. And yeah, I think it's good. So now we're going to get this keyword research, and I want to tell ChatGPT what we're doing here. I want to write a page, a landing page for my, let's just call it the wedding DJ business, known as One Love DJ, One Love Entertainment. I have done some keyword research, and this is what I've found. I like to talk to ChatGPT like I'm talking to someone, talking to a human. So I've done some keywords. This is what I found. From these primary keywords, yeah. From these keywords, I will say the primary keyword, and that is the one that we're using in that permalink, and we're going to use it in the title and use it everywhere. Primary keyword I've chosen is wedding DJ. What? Not Nashville. This one. Oh, where is it? The primary keyword is wedding DJ, Memphis, Tennessee, and then I'm going to tell ChatGPT how I want it to use these keywords. I do want to make sure that I've got the spelling there correct. Let me go back here again. Tennessee. And I want you to use this keyword cleverly and naturally in the title, page title, once in the first paragraph, once in the body, and once in the final paragraph. That's how I've always done it. I don't know how other people do it, but that's
It's
my
gonna pop up
way.
with some sort of research just off the chat GPT. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So we're what are these things here? Don't need that. Yeah. So we're saying how to use the primary keywords. Then we're going to say. Then I have a list of secondary keywords, and with them, I want you to use as many as possible, but we want to try to use one variation of each, if possible, so long as the English is correct and with correct grammar, and sounds natural, or sound, is used naturally. Right, so that's the part one. In fact, I'm gonna take these out and include these as our secondary keywords. So we've already told it what the primary keyword is and how to use it. Then we're going to say with the secondary keywords that, but we're also going to give it all of the other ones as well. These are the Memphis city keywords. And here are the, what do we call them? All of these ones. Now, this is a lot of keyword. Oh, what's it doing? No, it's pasted an image as well, the actual spreadsheet. So I want to give it that, but I want to give it these general ones as well. So I know we're kind of pushing our luck here, giving it so many keywords because it's a lot of keywords. But hey, it's ChatGPT, and that's the beauty of ChatGPT. If you're a human and you're trying to do this, it would be like a nightmare. But ChatGPT will find a way to do what we are telling it to do, and that's what I love about it. So we can do that. General words. I might even give it a little bit more of a clue. wedding words by saying your other dairy keywords. Higher keywords on the list have higher monthly search volume, so they are more important. Beautiful. So you can get really intricate with the instructions. This is the Memphis City keywords, or these are. These are the Memphis City keywords. Make sure to use these. Make sure to include these. We don't need to make it say DJ and then DJs. Like, we could just get rid of the DJ one and keep the plural one just to let it change it up. Great. So the final thing, now we've given it the instruction, we need to tell it more about your business, because we don't want to just start rambling, because it's just going to ramble some generic content. So we need to give it the keywords, but then we need to go back. And if you've already been doing a little bit of content work, which I think I had actually, I can actually go and copy and paste this whole thing. Let me see where I made the content for you. Wedding event description. No. Okay. Wait. I'm going to open ChatGPT in another window and see if I can find the previous conversation, because ideally, whatever we use to write the about us, ChatGPT already remembers all that information. So it's better if I can put this instructions within that last chat, but I need to find which one that was. This is where I was working on your testimonials. Beautiful. Excellent. So ideally, you want to stay all within one conversation the whole time. So now I don't have to tell it everything about you. It's already got all these reviews from people and other information like your about us already written up. And so it's going to remember all that stuff. So I'm going to paste that over here. And then we're going to say, now I need about what I recommend is to actually ask it for an outline first. I'm going to say, I want you to write, first write a blog page outline first before you start writing. Then we will come back and write the content. Let's go. All right, I'm going to copy and paste that just in case I lose it, because it was a lot of information, and push enter. Watch the magic happen. Okay. Page title: Wedding DJ Memphis, Tennessee, unforgettable wedding entertainment with DJ One Love. Sounds all right. If we're not happy with the title, we can come back and get a whole bunch of title suggestions. Introduction. So by asking for a blog outline, you're going to get a breakdown of each section, and then we can go back and say, I want 200 words on that section, or I want 500 words on that section, and I want 300 words on that section, and we can get a way more detailed and in-depth writing or page content or blog than if I had have just pushed enter before and let it just write everything all in one hit. Because if I just get it to write everything in one hit, it might still be good, but I think I think I've done some testing, and I think this works a bit better when you actually get it to write a full outline, because now it's really put a lot more thought, and you're basically going to use what it has in the outline to feed it back to ChatGPT as a prompt. So you're getting ChatGPT to almost write its own prompts to go back and do what we want it to do, right? So now we've got these 8 sections, which means 8 sections. Let's say I ask it for 300 words on each section. That's 3 times 8 is about 2,500 words, which is like a proper page. SEO wise, it's going to be good. Now, obviously, that's a lot of writing, and you might think people aren't going to read it, but it's going to be well written, and we're going to put pictures, and we're going to put videos, and we're going to put testimonials, and we're going to break it up so it's not just a page of writing. It's not going to look like 2,500 words. We're going to make it look like it's 1,000 words with a design. So that's the key here. So now we've done that. I'm going to go back and say, excellent. I love it. So you give it some affirmations. I didn't even check it, but I'm sure that it's good, right? I love it. Let's start with the first section, introduction, and uh, make sure to remember all of the SEO rules I told you above, so it doesn't like completely forget what we're talking about. Paste that first section in there. I'll remove the number, and boom. I actually didn't tell it how many keywords, but we'll see what it does. Your wedding day deserves the perfect soundtrack, and DJ One Love is here to make it happen. As a premier wedding DJ Memphis, Tennessee service, so it's kind of put the keyword in there. DJ One Love brings professionalism, energy, and passion for creating unforgettable celebrations. With years of experience in the industry, he knows how to read a crowd, keep the dance floor packed, and ensure every special moment is set to the perfect music. Serving Memphis TN, so we've covered another variation of the keyword there, and surrounding areas, DJ One Love specializes in high energy expert DJ services designed specifically for weddings. From the first dance to the last song, he delivers seamless transitions, top tier sound quality, and engaging experience that keeps guests entertained. Whether you're looking for a disc jockey who understands your vision or a DJ who can get everyone on their feet, DJ One Love is the trusted name for wedding DJs in Memphis. And we've got the keyword put there as well. So you'll notice that it's sprinkled wedding DJs in Memphis. We've got wedding disc jockey, expert
Mm-hmm.
DJ service. Like we got keywords all over the place
Yeah.
and keywords that have
And so
come straight out of
that's
Google.
gonna help Google read.
Yeah.
'Cause I know I was talking to another gentleman who was saying something about I got too much stuff, not the right words and stuff on there. It's
Well,
gonna
I mean,
help
before
help.
you didn't have many words at all, really.
Right.
So having the words exist is going, that's the first part. So the way I kind of explain SEO a little bit is you've got the on-site SEO, which is all the keywords and the page structure and the site map. And then you've got the off-site, which is the backlinks, and that's the whole nother side of SEO. But the way I explain it is that the on-site SEO is like building the foundation and the wiring of a house. And the off-site SEO, creating the links, is what provides the electricity to the house. So the
Mm.
links is where you get the power, which if you don't have the foundation right on the house and the keywords aren't there and the site's not structured correctly, then the links are not going to do too much for you. You need to have the structure and the foundation right first, and then the links will put the electricity into the house, and then that's when the power kicks in. So sometimes I might find a website that already has good backlinks, but they don't have good on-site SEO. And as soon as you fix the on-site SEO, your rankings can shoot up because you already got the electricity coming in. So as soon as you correct the foundation, you can shoot up. So you might be in that situation because your website's been around for a long time. The domain has been quite old. You've probably got a bunch of good links. You got lots of Google reviews. So you got a bit of online presence already. So as soon as we correct this stuff, we're going to see your rankings shoot up for all those keywords we're
Right.
tracking in that other um, in the other program we're tracking with. So let's go to the next one. And I want to basically say almost the same thing, except this time I'm going to put the keywords in there. So I'm going to say, I love it. So I like to, as I said, if it's done something good, I give it affirmation that it's on the right path. Let's, instead of say start, let's continue with the next section. All right. So let's continue the next section. And I will remind it, make sure to remember all the SEO rules above, I told you above. I want approximately, and we're going to say how many keywords we want. So what are we talking about in this section? Expertise is, I think we want about 300 words per paragraph. So I want approximately 300 keywords, but it can be more. Beautiful. So while ChatGPT is doing that, I'm going to just check the Facebook Live still going. Is anyone out there? No comments, but I'm recording the replay, so I think we're going to have some good content. So anyone who's missing out on this, you're really missing out on gold because this is how I do SEO for people, and it's it works. It works. All right. Why choose One Love for your wedding? DJ One Love for your wedding. And if you think any of this stuff is not accurate, let me know. But it's probably going to be pretty good because, yeah, it's going to be, I think it's going to be accurate. When it comes to your big day, you need a wedding disc jockey, keyword is there, who understands the importance of every moment. DJ One Love brings years of experience ensuring that your wedding is filled with the perfect mix of energy and seamless coordination. With a deep passion for music and entertainment, he has become one of the most trusted Memphis TN DJs for weddings, providing expert DJ services, another variation of the word DJ, that
Yeah.
create unforgettable experiences. Personalized wedding, personalized music for your wedding. Your wedding should reflect your style, and DJ One Love works closely with every couple to curate the perfect playlist. We could even throw in the wedding love songs in there as well. Whether you want elegant background music for your cocktail hour, romantic melodies for your first dance, or high energy tracks to keep the party going, his disc jockey entertainment, another keyword right there, is tailored to fit your vision. No matter your preference, your music preferences, classic love songs, modern hits, or cultural favorites, DJ One Love ensures every song is perfectly timed and seamlessly mixed. And it sounds great, right?
Yeah, it does.
It sounds great. Like if you paid someone to write and they wrote this good, you'd be like, that's good. And the only thing you need to worry about is if it was plagiarized, but we already checked that stuff. Like you can, you can grab this stuff and just say, that sounds too good. Even just that one little sentence. Look, we might find it, but let's just check. Not even those words exist in that order anywhere on the internet. So we can pick another chunk, whether you want elegant background music for your cocktail hour. Now that sounds pretty generic. Let's see
Mhm.
if it exists. Not that doesn't exist. So
Wow.
this is unique content, and that's what helps. Google loves unique content, loves stuff that no one else has written before.
Mm.
For your first dance or high energy tracks to keep the party going, here's this. Okay, so we got that. Look at this. This is just like the second section. And
Right.
and like I was saying, what we do is we're going to put a paragraph in, and then like maybe we put a big photo right there, and then we put another couple of paragraphs, and then we put a video, and then you do another section, and then you put a gallery in there. And so by breaking it up with lots of photos, it means that a bride can sit there for 30 minutes and enjoy herself reading the whole page. And Google's going to notice that they're scrolling very slowly down, reading every section, and that's going to send a positive signal to Google that your website is the word for that. That's the page that should be ranking for that keyword. Wedding DJs in Memphis. It's like, wait a minute, someone typed that keyword in and they went to that site and they spent an hour reading the whole page. That must be the page that we should be ranking. So that's what Google's looking for.
Gotcha.
Keep the dance floor alive all night. A great wedding DJ does more than just play songs. He creates an atmosphere that keeps guests dancing and having fun. DJ One Love is a master at reading the crowd, adjusting the playlist on the fly to maintain energy and making sure every guest, from grandparents to wedding party, feels included in the celebration. His disc jockey services, another keyword in there, are designed to
Mm.
engage guests, keep the excitement going, and make your wedding reception a night to remember. So,
That sounds
so far,
amazing. That sounds great.
it's
Sounds, I mean, if you read my reviews, you're saying the same thing.
it's taking stuff from some of the reviews that I've used to because before I was shortening your reviews, and getting the best
Mm.
one-liners. So it's got a memory of those reviews, so it knows what people are saying about you. So it's talking about you from what people have said about you.
Wow.
So that's why it's accurate, and it's got the keywords in, and it's engaging. So you can see how powerful this is once we actually go and build this page and design it out with the content. So let's do the next section. Uh, that was why choose One Love. I mean, that was great. That was convincing. Let's go onto this section. And so I don't miss anything, I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to go back to my previous prompt. Basically, now, because we're after that, we've passed the introduction. And so now we're using pretty much the same prompt now. I love it. Excellent. Let's continue with the next section. Make sure to remember all the rules. So we keep reminding it to follow the rules. I want approximately 300 words, but it can be more. And then we paste the next one in and we just click the button. So it gets easier as it goes along. After you've basically told ChatGPT what to do, it gets it just gets easier because then we're just going to copy the prompt and paste the next section in. What's included with our DJ package? So by creating that outline, we've got very specific goal for each section, and so it's not just doing one big, you know, whatever you want to call it, a big blurb of text. It's
Mm-hmm.
broken it down. It's structured. I kind of even like the way it's using the bold on some of the keywords because I think that might even help your SEO, to be honest. Because people type some of these keywords, and then when they go to the page, when they see the keyword that they typed in
Mm-hmm.
bold, it kind of affirms to them that they're on the right page. So when they're skimming their eyes through the page, it helps them notice the keywords, and you can see them everywhere. What's included in our wedding DJ packages? At DJ One Love Entertainment, and you could go and change this and make it say I or my if you want, but this sounds good. At DJ One Love Entertainment, we provide more than just music. We deliver a complete disc jockey entertainment keyword experience tailored to make your wedding unforgettable. Our wedding DJ Memphis, Tennessee packages. So here it sounds a little bit unnatural. You can kind of decide if you want to keep it like that or not, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I think it's all right. Packages include everything you need for a seamless, high energy celebration, ensuring your guests stay engaged and entertained all night. Expert DJ service with vast music library. Music sets the tone for any wedding. I might not read all of this stuff, but I think we've kind of got the point here that it
Right.
seems to be on point, and you can come back at Laville and check it another time. I like to put it in the website and then reread it and proof edit it that way and make sure it's all good. So let's do the next section. So I'm gonna start with the prompt again. This prompt, I love it, excellent. Next section, and then we're gonna go and get the next section and paste it in. So next section is this one. How much does a wedding DJ cost? Because this is actually a legitimate question that people are typing. But people are literally typing some of these words hundreds of times a month. So if you're the only one who's really addressing this question in detail, you're going to rank for it. This could even be a low competition keyword if it hasn't been properly uh, written about. So,
Right.
so while it's doing that, I'm just going to get ready for the next one and just literally, I'm already going to get ready and paste that in and go up here and find the next section. So we've got the cost. 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 more sections. So what sets DJ One Love apart? This one's going to be interesting. You can tell us if it's on point for the next one. Wow, it's going to be a lot of content. But that's what we're going to do when we design the page. Is just we use nice large fonts, not too large, but decent sized font, well spaced out, and lots of pictures and little breaks in the page. Next section. What sets One Love apart? While that's going, I'm going to get ready for the next one because I want to pump the rest of this page out and try and maybe finish this call in the next 15 minutes. What sets One Love? Areas we serve. Now, for this section, this doesn't need to be so big. I'm going to make this like 200 words. I'm going to put that in there, but then we're going to actually go and add those extra ones in there. Like, let's add some extra keywords in there. Nashville.
You see, I want to be able to know how to do none of this. What you're doing for me is amazing.
It's gonna help. I mean, you don't have to remember all of this stuff. I'm kind of showing you. This is just some good stuff to know, and maybe one day you might actually start doing this when you got the time to wrap your brain around it.
When I
But
refer them to Paul, I got a great friend, man, who will take care of you.
yeah, of course.
I'm not going to try to reinvent the wheel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so we got. I love it. Next section. I want to post 200 words. I've provided a few extra keywords, and areas we cover. And enter. And then we're almost at the last section. So paste that in there. Back up to the outline, and we're literally at the last paragraph. Now, I didn't even have to tell it that we want a call to action, but you always want to put a call to action at the end of the page in the last paragraph, and that can be like, click the button to get a quote now, or give us a call, or book an appointment in with us, whatever it is. And the last paragraph, again, I don't think we need to have like 300 words. It can just be like, I'm just going to put it at like 200 words. That's fine.
Right.
And as soon as that last, it's given us some variations about the locations, the areas we serve. Let's just have a quick skim of that. If you're looking for wood in DJ's Memphis, Tennessee, probably serves Spencer's. That was to be bringing the energy. Wide region surface. I think at a glance, the one on the left looks better. This one is. Oh, it's got other major cities, Knoxville. Okay, that's good too, actually. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go with the right one. So once it finishes that, we go to the last paragraph, and that's pretty much the whole page content. And what I'll do this week is I'll go and create this page, and I might even create another one for one of the other cities, major cities, and then next week we'll catch up again and check out some of these landing pages, and we'll even see if we've managed to connect the new site up in the next couple of days, then we can see the results of the SEO, because I believe even just what we've done so far is going to have a dramatic change. Google's going to notice that you
I have
did
another,
something.
I have another question for you that I was going to
Yeah.
ask upon us starting this whole process. And I've been trying to do this for the longest. So
Yep.
people say that when you have a business, you should have a business email address. So of course, I just use Google currently, but they say there's a
Yep.
way that you can actually connect your Google account to a business email account,
Yeah,
which
you
would be
can.
like
Yeah.
info@dj1love.com. And
Yeah.
I've been trying to get people to do that for me for the longest, and I hadn't been successful.
Well, in the tool for Google is called, I think it's called Google Workspace. So all you do is go to Google and type in Google Workspace,
Hmm.
and then you can go here and log in, or go to admin console, and then basically what you're going to do is, you can sign up for an email and use your own domain name. So it can be the DJ One Love domain, but you get a Google email. It's like $5 US a month. Um, I guess the good thing about Google is that it's very secure. Like, it has high security. So and so if you do have a Google hosted email, it's more likely to end up in someone's, not end up in their spam folder. So
I
this is not
basically just go in
working
and
now, but
create it myself, or how does it actually work? How do I go
yeah, I
in and
mean, look,
actually
if your host that you're currently hosting with doesn't already offer you a free email,
mm,
um, who are you hosting with?
uh for my domain name?
Yeah, for your website. Where is
Yeah,
it? Oh,
GoDaddy.
yeah, it's Weebly. It's
GoDaddy.
Weebly, yeah.
Well, Weebly. Well, I got my domain name from GoDaddy, but my
Okay.
I'm not paying for no hosting per se with Weebly. I'm just only paying for the little starter pack deal that they have.
Yeah, but I think that, yeah, okay. But yeah, so hosting is included with Weebly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some other hosts, they will give you, you can just add emails. Like with SiteGround, you can just add unlimited emails. You don't have to pay extra for more emails.
Mm.
Um,
Who's
so,
it with again?
sorry,
Who was it with again?
that's SiteGround. Yeah.
Okay.
You can just create unlimited emails. So I think it's, if you can get a host like that, it's better. Because then if you go with
And my
like,
thing was, I was trying to make sure like everybody has a lot of people I work with already have their current Gmail account that I currently use. So I was trying to connect that to the business email so I can still get those emails.
the same inbox, you might lose that inbox. I mean, no, you can still check that email, but I think if you create a new email, it's going to be a new inbox. Um, but you can definitely use Google to host your email, or otherwise, yeah. But we'll work that out, and maybe I'll have a chat to you after the Zoom and work out what you want to do with the hosting. So, all right. So we've got our last paragraph and the one before that. We've got the last one. Your wedding day is one of the most important days of your life, and you deserve a wedding DJ, Memphis, Tennessee. See, I don't like the way it's just kind of whacked that word there. So we will have to fix some things like that, and you deserve a wedding DJ, Memphis, Tennessee. It doesn't sound, it's bad English. So anything is bad English, we need to fix it. Or just sometimes we might have to scrap it or something like that. Um,
You
or you
deserve
could,
DJ
or,
you
you
deserve
know,
DJ One Level Entertainment from Memphis, Tennessee.
something like that. Yeah, yeah. Or you deserve a wedding DJ in Memphis, Tennessee, who will make it unforgettable. So it might just need the word in, a wedding DJ in Memphis, Tennessee, who will make it unforgettable.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might need that. With DJ One Love, you get more than just a DJ, blah blah. Okay, I think we don't have to go through it all. We know it's using the keywords and it's got a call to action. It's even like repeated these city keywords as well, which is going to help you ranking for them even without a dedicated page. Um, and I think that wraps it up. That's a whole thorough page. It's going to end up being like 2,500 words by the time I get it in there and design the page. And I think you're going to start ranking really well. Yeah, and we're,
Okay.
we're going to see. We're going to see. Now let's actually go back over to the ranking software one more time, because while that was going on, we didn't finish this step. Let me. I'll come back to that. Now that I finish this, it's going to actually check those keywords that we added before, and then we can start tracking from today onwards. It's not going to show instantly. Let me see. Expand the groups. See if I can check the rankings. Detailed list. Yeah, so it just needs to think about it first, and it'll come back to me like later today or tomorrow. It's gonna tell us where you're ranking for all these keywords already.
Wow.
So we got them all there. Wow, we got a lot of keywords. Yeah, yeah. We got them all. They're all the ones we're looking at. So yeah, I'll be able to give you a report later today or tomorrow, and that's going to tell you where you're ranking. And then next week when we check in, we're going to see how well you've done, even just in this short space of time.
Okay.
So yeah, thanks for your time, Laville, and I'm going to be putting the replay onto YouTube. If anyone likes this content, make sure you like the video and put a comment down below. If you got any questions, feel free to reach out, and yeah, we'll keep you updated.
You're the man.
And you said you got a karaoke tonight?
Yeah, I got karaoke tonight. Yep. I'm gonna go freshen up a little bit around here and check on the home team. I think the home team just left. They went walking.
The home team?
Yeah, my family. They went walking.
Okay, cool.
The home team.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, have fun tonight, and I'll speak to you very soon.
All right, thank you, sir.
Bye, Olivia.